सुख दुख झूठे धन भी झूठा झूठी मोह माया सच्चा मन का वो कौन जहाँ प्रेम रतन पाया प्रेम रतन पाया।
Namaste. Okay, Namaste. Today we are going to talk about a workshop, the second workshop that I taught yesterday. But it's very long, so I have to cut the presentation first. I'm Sūtra Reinterpretation. I'm from the Faculty of Arts, Department of Linguistics Chulalongkorn University. And we are going to talk today is about the morphology, that you have to adopt the way of phonology in Sanskrit for the parsing. The parsing in sentence, this means you have to know some syntactic rule, or the as well as the phonological rule as well. So let's go to the presentation. Okay, yeah, transition. Okay, we are going to see this. Yeah. Yesterday I have talked about the workshop proposal and about linguistics links the world. How can it link to other language? And why do I focus on Pāṇini's Astariyayi? Because Pāṇini's Astariyayi or Sutra by Pāṇini has been reinterpreted by a lot of modern scholars in linguistics. I have shown yesterday. But how can you interpret it again with us together? And how can you apply to other language? Or how we analyze it? We are going to study to discuss today. So go to, I will skip this a lot. And the very important one, do you remember? Paul Kipaski, he can apply from the reconstruction of Pāṇini's grammatical thinking to historical perspective, as well as the his computational language as well. Okay, and this is the new methodology due to Pāṇini, and these are the presentation of my workshop. And the very important part today we are going to study today is about, sorry, I may go very quickly. Yesterday we talked about Pratyahara, that means to divide some sound to be each phoneme. Okay, so in Sanskrit you means the difference between the relative flex sound like da 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 like this has been different from ta ta da da na, but not in other language like English. And you to review this I un really a on. These are the vowel sound, and the rikti sound will be I, ow, and it can become the semi-vowel like hayavara, hayavarat, and it's become third like this because of r sound. Okay, so this is the internal santi or liaison or link together, and this is the aspirated voice sound, and there's the voice sound without the aspirated, and the voiceless aspirated like this, and finally it becomes to the sibilant sound. Okay, but something I want to review is this rule again. This rule, iko yangaji, can be interpreted in not only in phonological, that you change I to be ya when it's come in front of vowel, okay, and for its anupanda or other related words, or other related form will be u. You change from u to be wa when it becomes in front of the vowel as well, but not for a, okay, because is different from other, the place is different from other vowel. Not only for phonology, but it's for morphology that's linked to syntax as well. In this sentence, you can in this form, you can see ika. Ika, when you put sound like s from us to be o, when it comes in front of the voice sound. So ikas change to be ya, change to be o in front of ya. And yang like this is because it's neuter, so it's this is maybe the nominative form. And achi is ended by I. I normally used in masculine sound will be masculine word will be locative form. This is locative form. This means when something, whatever is belongs to any ego, okay, anything is will be inside that thing or on the thing, okay. So this is why it's become the Shiva Sutra, and they call this is the universe. This is everything in the world. This can be interpreted in religious way as well. But today we are going to focus only on morphology and syntax. So we go to the morphology first. Do you know which word is the longest word in the world? So let's come to see the Guinness Book, and you will see the longest word in a lot of languages, and the longest one in of every language will be Sanskrit. How come they create this kind of long words like this? It's because of compounding. They can compound it by from word to word, by linking together, and this can become sentence without word. Wow, how can? Because this is the free word order, and you can put it anyway, but not this form of sentence. Okay, the word compounding can help them to express to be the sentence as well. This the longest word that can be sentence in Sanskrit literature. I will read it for you. Nirantaranta karita dikantara ganda lada mandasu sutarasa bindu sandra taraka na kana vrinda sandeha karasiyanda makaranda bindu bandurata ra makanda taru kulata kulatanpa kanpa mriddu lasika ta chala chati la mu lata la mu lata la maru waka mi lada laku ละยะกะลิตระมณียะปานียะชาลิกาบาลิกากะราระวินดะคลันติกาคละเดลาละวังระปาตะละคะนะสาระกัสตูริกาติเซาระบะเมดุระละคุตระมะดุระชีตะละตระสลิดะละดารานิราการิชนุตาดียะวิมาละวิโลจนะมายูคะเรข้าปัสสาริตะปิปาสยาสะปาทิกะโลกาน oh so long it's from Tirumalampa. Okay, composed by 195 Sanskrit letters, especially in Devanagari, and it's about 428 letters in Roman transliteration without that. Okay, and this make the longest word ever to appear in the worldwide literature. Okay, so how can this is your task. If you are going to play with the workshop today, you can pause it and try how to break each word. But if you don't want it, you just go follow up. Go along with us. The next page will show about the key answer of how to segmentate this word. Okay, it becomes this. Nirantaranda karita dikantara kanda lavda manda sutarasa. This means the very good taste. Bindu means the now some when you pour the water in this point of the water. Okay, there's a point of water. Sandratara, and then it's kana. Kana just means the smell. Smell of what? Smell of fragrance. This will be very variation of the word. Only one word can link to another form of the word as well. Kana normally means nose, but in this sometimes you can see the difference meaning as the fragrance as well as smell. Okay, so how can it be? It's because of the way they change the form or the morphology method of changing its word. Okay, so when you translate, you can't translate from the first word to the last word. You have to know about the compound structure. When it becomes the compound word like this, we can say as what is it called? It's like the compound santi. The santi is called not some it's called samasa. Some asa, there's are something together. There's a word together. This is the compound word. And when if you want to see how Sanskrit words parts, you can go to Sanskrit puzzle. I use this website. Okay, an approximate meaning is about in it the distress caused by thirst. To travelers, the word about thirst, you can see that this word pipasayasa. Pipasayasa is from pa root. Pa is the main root of this word. This means to drink, like the word prapa in Thai. This means to do something to be drink, to drink. Okay, prapa, this means water. and pipa will be in desiderative form. That means if you want to do something, you will reduplicate it. Okay, reduplicate this one from pa to be pipa. Okay, and sayasa just means your action or your manner. In this means thirst. You want to drink something because you thirst, like this. Okay, and on the way of being thirsty, you are going to do this. This means you been hit or everything. There's a lot of meaning, and I think, and that's a very important word is balika. Balika or balaka. Balaka will be the boy. Balika will be the girl. This is a very change from masculine to be feminine. Okay, and then how can we break each word? You have to know about the prosody, but the prosody can be changed because of the way you break these words. Okay, for example, the very important one is about the way you put the sound, the suffix like ta. This is the passive participle suffix. Like in English, you put ed or t sound like learned, like this. Okay, so it's become su root. Su just means to clench on something or praise. Okay, su followed by ta will be sutta. This is normal. Okay, but for but sound, it's the voiced and aspirated sound. But when the suffix added after it, you can say you can pronounce the voiceless sound after the voice sound. So there's a co-articulation together. Not only co-articulation, but the assimilation. This is the assimilation. This the first sound nominated like the later sound. So Buddha become Buddha like this. Okay, this means awakened. Like in English, when you say awakened, it's not only like praised, right? But you pronounce as a voice sound as well. Okay, this is the same. And how to parse it or segmentate it? When you are going to parse, you have to segment first because you have to break each word. But in the deep figure, it will not be shown in the surface form. Because when you pronounce, you can see it like every language. But for Sanskrit grammar, they know it in general that this word like pavati, like this, is from bhu root. So when you use the pu form to other sentence or other nominalization, this will be changed like that. Okay, so let's see. Like this, vasati atra. Vasati atra. Normal in general sentence, you may put the verb after the modifier or the subject, because in Sanskrit is the subject object verb like this, but not the sentence. So this is one example of word order has been changed. Okay, so it's 3 word order sentence. This form, when you pronounce, is not vasati atra. That will be very easy for other people to understand it because they vasati and atra. But not when you pronounce, it will be vatayatra, vasatayatra. Okay, vasatayatra. So can you see? it actually is like this in a lot of languages, and this might be easy for romanization form, for romanized form, but not in Devanagari, because in Devanagari they put together between vowel and the consonant. This will be vasatyata like this. So this is one of the challenging tasks for the people who work on Sanskrit. And when they learn about how they deal with Sanskrit feature, they can apply to other language to become easier than this. Okay, so let's see another sound, like final sound linked together between in initial sound. So these two sounds are merged together to be single sound, like with ya, abjate. With ya, abjate. With ya is the way you change the word or the root from to be noun, nominalization, and with mean to see, to understand. To see or to understand is not only for from Sanskrit, but it's the same root of English as well, because you can see the word vision, like or any word of vice, televise, or anything like that. Okay, vidya. In Bali we say vicha. Vicha is the co-articulation to be palatalization, and it becomes the sh sound because of the as palate together with y. Y is in the, how can we say, y is in the same class as j, right? So it's become ch because of it's still voiced sound, but unaspirated. Okay, so the feature of the feature of the sound is the same. Okay, but not changed too much. But how about abjate? Abjate. Ab means achieve something or attain something. But when you put ya together with ending te, ya is augment a suffix that change the verb to be passive voice, as well as te is the passive voice ending. So this way of conjugate the verb up just means you get it. Okay, so when you speak with yapjate, you say like this, not with ya apyate, like that. Okay, so the whole sentence can be knowledge is attained. This someone told about the very important, the difficult way of parsing in Sanskrit sentence, and we have to determine the word boundaries, which way to break it. And when I work on it, I'm very confused because sometimes you can break in any other form, and there's a literature about there's a poem or poetry about if you break in different form, you can turn to another meaning. Oh, so it's the way to play with the word. It's different with the word boundary. Okay, so if you don't want to work by yourself, there's a lot of devices to help you. As for example, the way to parsing. Parser for simple Sanskrit sentence based on Pāṇini grammar formalism by Shailasha. Or you go back to the link I put in front. Okay, the way to interpret normally change the symbol or sutra to be mathematical way like this, but I don't talk too much about it. Okay, so ID sound one can become another sound like, oh, sorry. Okay, so when we go to the syntactic analysis, I have talked a bit about it, but the very important theory is about Karaka theory. Karaka theory, why do we adopt this theory? I don't know whether few more adopt this theory from Pāṇini or not. I haven't checked. But if you want to know, you can go to ask him. Okay, never. By the way, Karaka theory has been very popular, and it can be used in dependency, to see how dependency theory, to see how related to each word from each word, because the very important thing is that Sanskrit is free word order. If you want to see the relation from verb to each noun, so you go to see the case marker. Okay, this is a way to see the roles or the function assigned to nominal expression in relation to a verbal root. Okay, go to when you are going to analyze it, you have to see two ways. First is called anvaya. Anvaya is from anu and aya. Anu can change to be wa when it in front of it come before the vowel sound. Okay, so anu and aya. Aya is from i goyangaji. I together with the suffix a. So I together with ya can be aya. Okay, this means going, from go to going. Okay, and overall can means go follow it, go after it, or go along with it. Okay, so when you study, you have to go follow it, to go on it. Okay, and another way is Vayatireka. Vayatireka can be break in two ways, in more than one actually, because the first word is we, not word but prefix. The second prefix will be atis. In Thai we say only ati. Okay, ati can be over it or not it, ending it, or we can be the same, over or not. Okay, not only one. Not only one. Is means why atis changed to be atil? Because when the S sound come in front of the vowel sound, it become r. Okay, rhoticization. Okay, this is the way of rhoticization, and this process we may see anvakayana. Anvakayana or akayana. In Thai we say akayan. Okay, akayan doesn't mean the phrase or the way you are going to pronounce it. Okay, or speak it out. Okay, anvayakana. This means the way you speak the sentence. There are two ways as well. First is vakya vipanchyan vakayana. Okay, vakya can means meaning, can be sentence. Okay, so you have to break the sentence as when you pronounce it. Okay, break is from vipanchya. Okay, vipanch is patch means to break, to make it, to part it. Okay, the same as the word part, to pass it. And vakya is sentence. So they break each sentence to be words. The words will be pada. Actually, it's the same cognate as pa, will be labial sound, like v, right? But v is semi-vowel, and the is the end, the final words of it, and pada the same. And then this is the study from the continuous recitation from Vedic mantra. And another analysis structure is about pada vipanchyan vakayana. Pada is a word, vipanchyan vakayana. This means you break each word to individual words, okay, to see the constituent of it, okay. And these are the way to parse it in Sanskrit. For example, when you analyze and synthesize it, you have to know the rule of supting and tampadam. Supting and tampadam, that means ended of each word will be first letter will be s and t. Okay, supting and tampadam. So you can see this su. Su can analyze that balakas. When you pronounce, when you speak balakas in front of the voiceless sound, pa, like patati, balakaha, patati, you change the s to be her, okay? Balakaha, patati. This means a boy recites or reading something, okay? And so you can see the end of pata. Pata, this sound, this is the root of pat. That means to read, to recite, okay? And in between, you will see the vikarana pratyaya. This means the augment or the suffix of the verb to react to work with the verb, okay, to work with the verb before we put the endings. So these can vary in 10 classes, okay, and this is the first class we called Pavadikana or Patriyaya, like this, okay. So when we recite it or we memorize it to be easy. It can be pronounced as shak, that is, patashakti, something. Okay, supting and tampadam can be explained like this. Okay, the balaga patati means a boy recites. Okay, and the most important thing we are going to discuss today is about the clension of the case paradigm. I will show you about the some case of masculine. Okay, this is the first is ended by vowel sound like this, and it will be changed in if the ending of the word is different vowel or consonant, okay. And this one, the first in Sanskrit, you have to know the nominal words. There are 3 numbers, okay. There are 3 numbers. First is singular, the second will be Davi Vachana or dual, and the last will be plural or Bahu Vachana. Okay, and the classes are 8 classes. Okay, first is nomination, nominative, vocative, accusative, instrumental, dative, ablative, or genitive, locative. Every case linked to the verb, but not for genitive case, because genitive case is the relation between 2 nouns. For example, mother's book. You put apostrophe s after mother, and that is noun, right? And book is another noun. So there's nothing related to to verb at all. Okay, but for nominative naras actually is ended by s, like as naras. Naras will become naraha if it's in front of, it's come before the voiceless sound consonant like pa, ta, ta, like this. Okay, but it's not for the voice sound like what's it? Pavati. If pavati, naras pavati, is will become naro. Okay, naro pavati. Pavati means to exist or being or live in something. Okay, naro pavati, but not for naraha patati, like this. Okay, so you can see by yourself, but some two more case I'm going to talk is about accusative and instrumental. First, the accusative, you know it as karma. The first nominative will be karta. Karta. Karta will be the person who acts that verb, but acted action. But when you highlight on someone or focus on someone, sometimes in casual, active, or passive. Okay, so when it becomes passive but it used nominative, it doesn't mean that is the subject of the sentence. So we change to another word like agent. Okay, is it called agent? The real agent, the actual state agent in passive voice may change to be to be instrumental form. Okay, instrumental form, like the student is punished by the teacher. So when you change to syntactic or semantic meaning, you will change other word, because the subject in this form is the student, right? But he didn't act by himself. Okay, he didn't act by himself. So we use the real subject or agent as by form. Okay, so it becomes instrumental. Okay, and not student, maybe the shishya. Shishya and is punished will be tandati. Tat or tat, that means tadati. Tadati. But you can put the verb in between of the subject and verb, subject and object. You have to put at the end of the sentence to be what? To be by the teacher first. Kuruna. The na is after the r sound, rhotic sound. It will change to be retroflex as well, to be no as nonin. Okay, no. Kurena. So narena by people, like this. Narena from na as the palatal sound will change to be ner as letter flex. Okay, so let's see, and I may show you in the test later. Okay, then go to the devadatta or the nam pachati, like this. This pachati, pach mean to cook, and you put after it. So when you work with the verb, you have to analyze by the root, affix, and ending. Root, affix, and ending. Okay, this is the form of morphology. but it can link to syntax as well. Devadatta, Devadatta acts by himself, okay? But when you change to be the passive voice, it can be Odana, can change Odanas. Actually, you can say Odanaha. Okay. Oh, you can see the point is actually is under the H sound. Okay. Odana pach Devadatena pachyata or pachyate. This means pachyate. Okay, sorry. Pachyate. Patiyate or patiyata can be the same, but because this is the ta patiyaya, that's from the past participle, the ta patiyaya. Okay, so it's been cooked. It's been cooked. Okay, then devadatta pachati, the same as the first. Okay, this is called about the. So you can see the case marker like this, and this is a task we are going to talk. But if if you want to learn more, it's about the way you criticize the form. Like Agni, you know the form of this word. Agni is fire, okay, and there's another change of a form. You can put in any form, okay, and but when Pāṇini talked on his Astariyaji, he didn't care about the word internal cyclicity, but it's normally for the native speaker at that time. They know already, okay, but I don't know how. When we've studied as the foreigner, right? We have to criticize it in grammatical way, okay? And this the way you are going to study, and but I think it's too difficult, okay? So can you answer this question? How to deal with the free word order? I have talked it already in the beginning. Because free word order in Sanskrit can be marked as the case marker already. So you can put it anywhere. Okay, that's it. This is all. My presentation today, and I hope this can help you. But sorry, we can't talk a lot on it because there are very deeper knowledge or any other change of the form that might be too much for the person who want to study. And this is another sutra that we are going to talk. So we can see how important Sanskrit to application to the way you apply to other languages or technology, as well as natural language process. For example, the committee chair chairs the meeting where the chair is elected as the chair for one more chair term. This means it's very difficult to analyze which word is the subject or which word is the modifier or the object of the preposition, like this. Actually, you have the preposition as a marker as well. Yeah, the same. So, but in Sanskrit, you can see only one word. Okay, it can be mixed together. For those who want to study Sanskrit for your excellency or proficiency in language knowledge, you have to. Someone suggests it's about 2 years to be proficiency. Like that. So you can practice this, and I hope it will help you. And at least it will be beneficial for us to learn more languages, or we can see how to deal with language in modern technology, modern technique, or modern methodology, and this can help us to see more. Okay, so today I have to end my presentation. Thank you a lot. Bye bye. See you. Tanjavat. Tanjavat means ขอบคุณ. Okay, namaste. Okay. Stop. Okay. Yeah. So this is the end of the presentation. Stop.